Hi, I'm Fran Scarlett. I'm the Regional Director for the Small Business and Technology Development Center at UNCW. And today I am with Evan Foles, founder of Progress Earth and winner of the Coastal Entrepreneur Award in the technology category. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Good. Evan, tell us a little bit about your company.
Yeah, Progress Earth is a distributor and reseller of farming products and gardening products, natural, organic. We connect with golf courses, landscapers, farmers, retail consumers interested in knowing what they eat and growing food more naturally.
What do you think is the key to your success?
I think we identified the future of food long ago, and it's been a long road to kind of get where we are, because we're a little bit ahead of the curve in regards to where food is going in terms of organic certification really certifies a method of growth. It doesn't ensure the nutritious aspect of food, and I think in the future people are going to evaluate food for how good it is for them. And so we really approach the documentation and methods of growing food in order to ensure the nutrient density of what people are eating, and I think that's going to be very relevant in the future.
Do you think this is going to be key to why customers will choose you over your competitors?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's really amazing how many people that we get that are really interested in knowing where their food comes from. So we connect people with community-supported agricultures through farmers, and then allow them methods to grow food by themselves that really gives them the power of their own personal agriculture.
What does winning this award mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. Anytime that you're recognized for what you do, that's a really cool thing. So, we're really honored to be involved and appreciate the nomination and award.
For more information, go to progressearth.com.
A special thing happens when you combine your passion with a profitable business model, especially when the business can generate profits while helping improve the environment and increasing the nutritional value of the food we eat. This is exactly what Evan Foles has done with his company, Progress Earth. If you know Evan, you know how passionate he is about the environment and the food we eat. This is the driving force behind his entrepreneurial endeavors. However, most of us understand that for a business to be a success, it takes more than just passion. Business success is created through effective marketing, solid business processes, good management practices, and sound financial controls. Things that don't necessarily excite an environmentalist, including Evan. While this may be the case, I've seen firsthand how Evan has worked 60 to 80 hours per week to implement processes, develop marketing messages, and prepare budgets. When the business grew, he reinvested his profits in people, inventory, and technology. Evan also surrounded himself with fellow business owners to become aware of what he did not know and learn about best practices outside of his industry. Through hard work, discipline, leadership, Progress Earth has become one of the fastest growing distribution companies in the organic farming industry. This past month, Progress Earth achieved yet another milestone by securing an investment to support additional growth plans. Evan, you and your team have done an excellent job. It is an honor to present you with this year's Entrepreneur Award.
Very cool. It's nice music there. So what an honor to be involved in this and to receive this award. I want to thank UNCW for hosting, and Entrepreneurship Center and the Business Journal for putting it all together, sponsors. I want to thank Dallas for the intro, for being a friend and a counsel over the years. Really appreciate it. Progress Earth is really, in a nutshell, about changing the way food is grown. If you take a healthy look at, modern agriculture. You look at 95% of the food that's grown in this country is grown with artificial materials, and we can do better than that. And so, you know, we evaluated this a long time ago, and I've been working really hard to get to where we are. Couldn't do it without an amazing staff, which is invested in what we're doing in a way that's really inspiring. So look forward to sharing this award with them. You know, and I also want to just thank people in general, and that may be a strange thing to say, but you know, I have a retail store called Progressive Gardens in Wilmington, been doing that for about 10 years, and I've been able to see the way people have changed over the years, you know, from, you know, beating our head against the wall to get people to start a compost pile to now people seeking us out to do it proactively. And you see it in things like Carolina farming. You know, these things couldn't be more important. Food really defines life in a very simple way of looking at it. So, you know, I'm constantly inspired by people that I meet on a daily basis that are putting the right foot forward and want to know where their food comes from and want to invest in a local farmer through a community supported agriculture. We do 3 of those through Progressive Gardens. So, you know, Progress Earth is kind of an extension of that in a way of consulting with farmers and kind of helping them take the complexity out of growing nutrient-dense food, letting the farmer be the farmer, which is a novel concept. At this point, farmers have to be accountants and attorneys and all these other things that really don't make any sense for growing food. And then really kind of help them broker the food on the back end through the nutrient density of what it is that's being grown. Rather than look at food through a certification on a label, you look at food for what it's worth nutritionally. And that makes a lot of common sense, I think. So that's a lot of our big picture goals. So, you know, I couldn't do all this without my family. I just appreciate y'all so much, specifically my wife. Dallas mentioned the 60 and 80-hour weeks. It's been more on the 80 side for a long time now. And, you know, we're really making some progress. You know, you got to put it in to get it out. So I just want to thank my wife and my kids for putting up with me in that regard. And, you know, here's to getting it out. So thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rowe, Director of the UNCW Entrepreneurship Center. It's my pleasure to be here with the founder of EcoExpress, Russ Britton, who's our Professional Services Category Award winner for the Entrepreneur Awards. Russ, let's talk a little bit about EcoExpress.
Well, EcoExpress, we're a specialized contracting company, and we focus on erosion control, stormwater management, and industrial landscaping.
Now, let's talk quickly about why are some of those things so important nowadays?
Well, you know, the EPA has a lot of requirements that we have to meet, well, developers have to meet on site, and it's becoming more demanding each year, so we've decided to be a specialized company to help them navigate through those requirements.
That's great, and so you do work closely with developers. They're one of your key sort of target markets, if you
Yeah,
will.
developers and project owners, yes.
And the great thing, I assume, with this is there's a lot of environmental benefits with the work you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, protecting our waterways and trying to find green, innovative ways to handle erosion control and our water runoff.
And how have you guys sort of developed this expertise and success in your niche? Because I imagine there's some competition out there trying to do similar things.
Yeah, well, it's a big issue on the West Coast. So before I started the company, we flew out to Oregon and studied what they were doing around some of the most sensitive waterways in the country.
So you've looked at some of the best practices, clearly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the first program I observed was soils for salmon, you know, around the Puget Sound. And
Interesting. Yeah, and talk a little bit quickly about the recognition with the award.
No, it means a lot to us, you know. I was thinking about that, and the first thing is we survived the economic downturn, you know, so for us being here. And the other is just, I think, a recognition of all the hard work of our guys, our employees have put in this year.
Excellent, and congratulations. And for viewers who would like to learn more about EcoExpress, go to ecoexpressllc.com.
In 2003, Russ Britton decided to leave a very comfortable career in the financial services industry to start EcoExpress. I know it was a tough decision. While Russ was very successful in his career, his work did not fulfill his lifelong passion for environmental science and entrepreneurship. A passion inspired by growing up in a family surrounded by entrepreneurs and farming. With the support of his wife, Russ invested their financial savings and put their house on the market to purchase almost $500,000 worth of equipment to start Echo Express. What's impressive is that Russ did this without even having one customer lined up. Russ had a vision, and he believed in it. He trusted his instincts and leveraged the lessons learned from his entrepreneurial family and career in finance. By doing so, Echo Express solves several challenges in a fragmented marketplace and has created a compelling value proposition for his clients. As many businesses struggled through our last economic downturn, Echo Express was able to thrive. While Russ will be modest and call this luck, I believe there's more to it. People who work hard and continuously innovate seem to be the ones who are luckiest. This is certainly true for Russ. Today, Echo Express has 35 employees and has positively impacted our community both environmentally and economically. Russ, it is an honor to present you and your team with this year's Entrepreneur Award.
I didn't know I was going to have to say anything this morning. So, first of all, thanks for having me here. First one is I want to thank the community. What a great town to work in. I came here from Charlotte and in the brokerage business, and this town just embraced, you know, me and my family. And I guess maybe some of you I sat there remember me working with the Britton Tinsley Group, Kelly and I, working at UBS, and it was just a great town to build that business. And then I want to apologize for any clients that I just ran out on to start another business. I mean, I've seen a couple of people here today that I've talked to a few times, but were clients in the brokerage business, and I know they woke up one day and said, what in the heck's he doing? You know, because I was more interested in trying to stop erosion with compost than talking about your 401k or your latest stock pick. And as much as I love that, you know, you're from Ahoskie, North Carolina, you like dirt. And, but anyhow, no, this means a lot to us, and I want to thank this community. It's been great also to start a new business, because events like this really kind of bring up the topics that you need to discuss to start a new business. And without going to a lot of events like this, when I was a broker and being trained as a broker, and you know, in the last few years, you know, I don't think I'd had the encouragement to do some of the things I've done. So anyhow, first of all, I just want to thank my manager, Steve Rogers. He has been great at our company. He's put up with me for the last 5 or 6 years, and been real key to us being able to branch out to the military and the DOT and working with municipalities and really fulfilling my dream of being a company that is on time, does projects right the first way, and looking at better ways to implement stormwater management, erosion control, and I don't know, we're just having a lot of fun, and I just want to thank everybody. This means a lot to us, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rowe with the UNCW Entrepreneurship Center, and I'm here with Corey Heim with Dry Case, the winner of our manufacturing category in the Coastal Entrepreneur Awards. Corey, talk to us a little about the Dry Case and why it's such a great product.
Right, so the Dry Case is a patented waterproof vacuum seal case for any phone, camera, iPod, MP3 player, tablet, e-reader, basically any device that you want to keep dry.
And so it obviously keeps it dry or prevents it from getting wet. What does it allow you to use the device? And
right, the vacuum seal seals flush to your controls or your touchscreen, so it actually lets you use 100% of the functionality of the device. It also seals flush to the camera lens, so you can take crystal clear pictures. And another benefit of it is it shows you that it's airtight and watertight with the seal before you use it, giving you 100% confidence that the case is 100% waterproof before you take it in the water.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you could actually maybe text a message underwater if necessary.
If you wanted to.
Talk a little bit about, you've grown very rapidly. Talk about where you are in the world in terms of distribution. Obviously, you've been very successful so far in the U.S.
Right, so the U.S. is our main market, but we also have sold the product in 40 countries, and we have direct distribution partnerships in over 32 countries, and we're constantly talking to new partnerships in new countries every day.
That's amazing. And talk to a little bit about, obviously there's a lot of accessories and different things out there for phones. How have you guys been able to build this and not have to deal too much with competition?
Right, there's been a lot of competition since we've launched the product. We strive to continue to launch innovative products and have a distinct and innovative brand as well.
And what does the award mean to you and the team?
Well, it means a lot. We started the product in Wilmington. We started going to local dealers, and we got help from the Entrepreneurship Center and the business community. And now that we're being recognized in that same community is fantastic. Well,
thank you very much. Congratulations, Corey. And for viewers who want to learn more about DryCase, go to drycase.com.
This is my second trip to the rodeo. I was on the first judges panel, and I remember that I had lengthy prepared notes, but there was a real difference this time around. And I wanted to make sure that you were able to walk away with a flavor of the people behind these businesses. And I think you don't get that unless I can look at you eye to eye. The manufacturing and distribution award going to DryCase is a real example. Roy, what's striking about Roy is he's a steward. He's a steward of a belief. There's a great segment on the internet by Simon Sinek, and he goes through a very simple methodology, and he basically says, people don't buy what you do or what you have, they buy why you do it. And when Roy came in, and they disclosed some confidential things to us, I thought his revenue model was actually quite modest. He's got a good product, a good team. His background's perfect. He's a surgeon, he's a doctor, and stumbled into this idea. But it was clear that he has a belief with Corey and the team, and regardless of how big it can get or if it crashes miserably, he's not going to deviate from being that steward. Everything he's done has been by the book. He probably has taken Professor Harper's books and got it itemized from 1 to 10. But he understands the difference, and that's the key in terms of how I see his entrepreneurship. He's managing objectives. He's not managing the day-to-day, micromanaging the business into the ground. He's letting Corey go and do these things. He's getting great outside help where he needs help with Becky O'Daniels and others. And that's really the great thing about the leadership entrepreneurs. They know when to throttle up and to throttle back. This business is on the cusp. It's going to go to the next level or it's not. But irregardless, I know that Roy is not going to deviate from that stewardship type of responsibility. So Roy, come on up and get this for your group.
Thank you very much. This really does mean an awful lot. I'd like to thank the Business Journal and UNCW, the Entrepreneurship Division. It's been invaluable for us. We've gotten a lot of interns from it. We've gotten a lot of great employees and owners from it. It really has meant a lot. Wilmington's a great place. And success starts as an idea, but it really can't take life without great people behind it. And we have a great team. So you already saw Corey on the film, and honestly, everybody's been just invaluable. I'd like actually them to step up and say a few words.
Sure. So I'm Corey Heim. You saw me on the video there. Like Dr. Art said, we have a great team. Our team is awesome. We couldn't do it without them. The entrepreneurial spirit that the Entrepreneurship Center, UNCW, and the Business Journal provides us helps us get to where we are and where we're going. And the university provides amazing talent, and the more they think in the entrepreneurial spirit, the better talent that we'll have. We've been lucky to utilize that. And of course, Dr. Arch for his vision and giving us all the opportunity to work at Club DryCase. Thank you.
Club DryCase. Go ahead.
I'm Jordan Messick. I oversee the sales and want to thank Dr. Arch for the opportunity, as well as Corey, but also Dr. Harper and Rowe for the entrepreneurship program, and not only the educational experience, but the real life experience they bring when bring in local entrepreneurs and business executives to teach you more than what the book has to offer. So thank you guys for doing that, and thank y'all for having us.
And I just want to add that we are going on to the next level. We are not about to crash and burn. We are operating on all cylinders, and we have rocket fuel behind us. But the other thing is, it's our corporate culture. That's not going to change. We have just such a great group of people. We enjoy each other. We work as a family. Later on today, we'll be having our cookout, our weekly Friday cookout. And kind of to sum up our whole office, my wife, who is with us today, once said, "Roy, you still think you're in college?" You know what? She's right, and I'm happy about that. Thank you, everyone.
Got memories? Get DVDs. Tapes won't last forever. Digital transfers will. Do it today, so you'll have your memories tomorrow. Call us at 399-1820 or online at myrealvideo.com. Mold and time ruin videotapes. Tapes won't last forever. Digital transfers will. Do it today, so you'll have your memories tomorrow. Call us at 399-1820 or online at myrealvideo.com.